is your water quality ranger, Isabella here. Right here, we have a point source pollution. So all the pollutants are going into the water, and that is bad for our harbor.
Hey guys, it's your water quality ranger, Lindsay here. So what we have here is some beautiful real estate along the harbor. Unfortunately, most of these people like to keep their lawns nice and green. So when a big rain comes, all the fertilizer that is on their lawns gets washed into the harbor. And this causes eutrophication and algae blooms, taking up most of the dissolved oxygen in the harbor.
Hey, Park Ranger Lindsay, what's eutrophication?
What's eutrophication, you say, student Nancy? Well, eutrophication is the process by which an excess of nutrients, including nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, enters into a waterway, usually through the process of runoff. So once these nutrients are in our harbor, it causes an algae bloom, which leads to a bacteria bloom in turn. And bacteria eat up most of the dissolved oxygen in the harbor, causing a process called hypoxia, or low DO in our harbor, causing a die-off of a lot of marine organisms.
One way to limit the amount of pollutants entering into the Long Island Sound is to limit the amount of fertilizer to use, and to use organic fertilizers that don't have as much nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium.
New York, Suffolk County, where we are right now, on the eastern part of Long Island across the Sound, faces a peculiar problem for such a populous place: septic tanks. The county of 1.5 million people has about 365,000 underground sewage tanks, and nearly all of them are leaking harmful pollutants, especially nitrogen.
One way to measure the effects of raw sewage in the harbor is to measure turbidity.
Turbidity is to measure the visibility of water.
A common way to measure turbidity is to use a Sachet disc. This measures the amount of particles in the water using a small disc at the bottom of a container of water. Look, you can hardly see anything here.
Sometimes mornings aren't that effective. Look at this trench right here.
A total maximum daily load, or TMDL plan, to address this problem was developed and approved in 2001. This plan outlines a phased approach to nitrogen reduction. Following an initial freeze on nitrogen loadings and the realization that further efforts were needed, New York and Connecticut agreed in 1998 to significant nitrogen reduction targets and a commitment to enforce the targets through the development of a TMDL.
Hey, guess what I just learned? A new law proposed by Steve Levy, the Suffolk County Executive, prohibits lawn fertilizer applications from November 1st to April 1st to prevent nitrogen runoff from frozen ground.
Look at this lentic water. Another way to measure the amount of dissolved oxygen in the water is to use a DO meter. What you do, basically, is just take a small sample of water from the desired body of water and put the meter in, swirl it around a little bit, and wait until you get an accurate measurement.
Makes sense.
In terms of water quality, the Sound right now is rated as impaired, which means that sometimes after a big storm, due to the amount of polluted runoff entering into our Sound, our beaches will be closed and our shellfish will be inedible. It's time to make changes, and it's time to make sure that you are taking the steps to make sure that you're not over-polluting our Sound.
The first step to saving the environment